Hello, I'd like to introduce myself and talk to you about this class and what you can expect from it. My name is Judy York and I own a training company called The Sentence Works. I work with staff and individuals to improve their writing at work. My background is journalism. I've been a journalist for around 30 years for major magazines and national newspapers. I've worked both as staff and for the last decade or so as a freelance. As a freelance, I started to be asked by businesses to work for them, writing blogs, newsletters, web copy, brochures and social media. I was also asked to edit work, everything from newsletters to multi-million-pound franchise bids. I realised while I was doing this that the techniques that I use as a journalist, that's writing in a way that's clear, succinct, but also highly engaging, also applies to businesses. Whatever you write, you need to write it well, even if it's just an email to your boss. Back in 2014, I had a light bulb moment. Instead of editing copy for other people and writing for them, why not train them how to do it for themselves? So I qualified as a trainer and set up The Sentence Works. Since then, I've worked with all sorts of organisations, including the NHS, local councils, solicitors, charities, call centre staff, freelancers, and just about all sorts of different people. Now, this class will show you the techniques that you need to be a great writer at work. It's easy and it's quick and it's suitable for all abilities, whether you write a lot for work or just occasionally. Everybody can improve their writing at work. So if you're not a professional writer but you need to work as part of your job, then this class is for you. You don't need any tools except for a pen and maybe a keyboard if you'd rather do it that way. Now let me explain how this actually works. The class is made up of a number of short videos. At the end of most of them is an individual exercise. Now these are on worksheets and I've also got together a workbook if you prefer them all to be collated together. Now please have a go at these because it's all about practice, and if you actually put into practice what I've been talking about, it'll really embed the learning for you. I'd encourage you to share these with other students, but don't feel obliged to, as these are exercises for your own personal use. If you do want to share them, brilliant, because then you can get feedback from other people and also pick up on what other people are writing. Now there is one project that I would definitely like you to share with other people, and that's the class project, which is the final document on the list. Now what this is a very bad piece of writing full of the kind of mistakes and errors that I've been talking about throughout these classes. So please have a go at completely rewriting it, up all the errors and see how you can improve it, and then share it with everybody else so everybody can comment on it and also see what other people have made of this. So we're going to move on to the first class now. Now the very first class is about what makes good writing, and this is something I don't think we spend much time thinking about. So what is good writing? If you look in your workbook or on the first worksheet, you'll see there's a tick and a cross, and I'd like you to think about what makes a piece of writing good and what makes a piece of writing bad. So if, for example, I'll give you the first one, you think that good writing is succinct, then write that under the tick. Now the very first lecture that I give is referring to that, what I think is good and bad writing, so I'd like you to have a go before you click on the first video. So, are you ready to get started? I'm looking forward to this.